Hell yeah, everyone's is guilty. I think that's what it is. Are we
All
doing
right,
self chat?
guys. Uh, yeah, we're doing shared chat. Welcome to Guilty as Sock. I have no clue what this game is, but I am going to be the judge, and you are all going to prison. Thank you. Let's go ahead and get shared chat set up.
I always send an invite. Welcome, my Fox
Thank you.
fans, back to the channel. I am Karma, and I am here today with Timber and the Bulldog Gaming, Timber Blossom and the Bulldog Gaming. Today we are playing Guilty as Swords, and today I am a juror. Timber is the judge, and Foggy is the prosecutor. And we're gonna be prosecuting someone. We don't know yet,
I
but
don't
it's
know.
gonna be something. It's gonna be something special. You guys ready for one hell of a time? Cause I so am. Let's get it done. Ready.
I think karma should be the other defense.
Be what now?
I think karma should be defense since we have that juror thing on for Twitch.
Well, that's what I said. She's supposed to be. I don't know
Well,
if she
I'm
hasn't moved yet.
sorry. I click random. I'm sorry.
All right, fair enough.
Yes, until you
We
get
we
to the
doing.
fence.
Get in the defense.
No, I want to be the witness now.
Who's gonna be the defense then?
I'll be both. I will do both.
Okay, fuck it.
I said no. I want to be the journalist.
Karma.
You don't want to be the
Come
bailiff
on.
that beats people?
No, I want. I want to be this.
Okay. Everyone ready up then?
Welcome over back to the stream. Today we are actually playing. I don't have a sub like an idiot. Give me one sec.
Oh wait, I am an idiot. I forgot to unmute
Oh no!
my mic. I thought I did that awesome
Oh great. Good job,
intro.
Karma.
There we go. Welcome back to the stream. Today we're playing Guilty as Sock. It's a game where we're sock bucket people as defense, prosecution, and judge, and we do wacky scenarios such as did we kill one of us in the laundry basket or something like that. From what I know.
I have no clue what we're doing.
Tee-hee-hee.
Let's get started. We're just waiting for Froggy.
What do you mean?
We're waiting for you to ready
Karma,
up.
I'm ready up.
You need one of us has to be the defense. It said right there, prosecutor, judge, or defense, not selected.
Oh, you have to. Dang,
Why?
that
Yeah,
sucks.
say, yeah. How else you gonna play the game?
Fair
I
enough.
don't know.
I don't know.
Okay, I
We
gotta
need
do
more
my intro
people.
again.
Well, too late.
Yeah.
Ow.
I'm the judge, guys. Y'all better have compelling
To the
stories.
stream. I am Karma. Oh, Wolf. Wolf, you wanna play?
All right, what game is this? This is called Guilty as Sock. It's like $6, Adam, if you have it. You can join us. We need a bailiff, juror, or witness. Also,
You know what? I got you. I got you, buddy. I got you. Wait, who's the prosecutor? Oh, it's me. It's me. I'm doing my job.
what is this? Hold on.
So it's just
I can create a poll for Twitch.
So-
Create poll?
um,
Is Froggy wrong, guys?
yes.
I'm just
guys, come
figuring
on.
out.
Okay.
Oh,
I'm
okay.
gonna click.
What game is this? It's called Guilty as Sock.
Wait. I need to click this. Um
I have no clue what you're doing, Karma.
don't worry about it.
Hurry up.
I'm Oh, okay, I see it. I see evidence. No.
There you go.
Something's supposed to happen.
This-
Oh, am I guilty?
I am-
I is
Saw the
accused of
questions.
setting all the clocks in town to random times. Okay.
Oh no, Foggy the prosecutor. Who am I again?
You're the defendant.
You're the defense.
Oh, so then we was waiting for Foggy.
I had to say what crime he was committing.
I am guilty as accused of Did you do that? I mean, sorry, you did not do that. Don't worry, I got you. So is it my turn now?
I don't know. It's no one's turn. Karma's turn.
Present your evidence to build a case. Okay.
It's like 5:35, including tax. Hey, right. Stop that.
Eh.
You stop it too. I'll take away your turn. All right, Froggy, it's your turn now. Talk.
Eh.
All right, let's see.
Eh. I'm telling what to be the judge. Stop looking at that. Stop looking at that.
Maybe.
Let's see evidence why
A
you
red
said
message,
demo.
huh? I have a red message? Hit tab.
You,
Oh, wait, hold
yeah,
on.
I hit you with it.
Situation, a red on message. Is this ghosting or social murder?
Ah,
Froggy, are you done
uh,
with your defense?
Is that-
Leaked DM, it was years ago.
Oh, hey, yo. Ow, my eyes. Broken phone.
No. Alright, Karma's turn. Froggy's done. Karma,
I'm done.
your defense.
Okay, let's see.
Using bullet casing fired, but why?
Used bullet
He
case.
set all the clocks in the town to random times. What are y'all on about?
He did, but that's why it was no bullet casing, so he couldn't have did it.
Your Honor, obviously the attorney had no fucking clue what she's talking about. I moved to prosecute with the full extent, give him the boot.
And he didn't do it because he was also
Stressed
waiting.
intern.
Exactly. You know why he was waiting at the doctor for so long? Because he saw the clocks were wrong
Froggy,
time.
it's
so
not your turn. Karma, talk.
He was waiting at the doctor's office, so he couldn't have set the clocks back in time. You know?
All right.
And
Karma, you have any more
wait,
evidence?
one more. Yes. He was at the doctor's office because he did not use enough soap. He got a disease. So that
Okay.
is, let's check him.
Okay. Evidence. Clearly not you. What if I exit? Okay.
Oh, it's just.
Okay, so you gave me an object as a broken phone, took a flight one way. What does the phone have to do with anything? I'm getting rid of your red message. Alright, it's Froggy's turn. Oh, wait, no. Froggy's turn. There you go. Karma, be quiet. I think it's like info you deemed not to matter. Okay, gotcha.
Let's see.
Yeah. Yeah.
Karma, you better behave yourself.
Yeah.
Oh, all right. Here we go. Oh.
She's bullying
I
me.
have this situation.
Eternity in the loo. It comes out, but it takes forever. Froggy,
Exactly,
you know you're trying
Your
to prove that he did it, right?
He did. You want to know what was
how
in
did he
that
do it
loo?
if he was in the bathroom?
Because there's a clock in the bathroom, Your Honor. And after he came out, the clock was wrong.
Okay.
And then from there.
And what's the leak? What's the leaked DMs? Can you explain that?
He actually said in a DM. Yes. He also took a plane ticket across town, and after he left the airport, you know what happened? All the clocks were different times. Nobody was on time. Planes were delayed. Fucking people's baggage was lost.
Okay.
And then on top of it, the DMs, he also admitted that he did it. He said he did it to his buddy Jamal.
Okay. I'm going to go ahead and get rid of the plane ticket. It makes no sense. If I'm going to be fair, it has nothing to do. It's superstition. Karma's turn. Superstition, or whatever the fuck the word is. I don't know. I'm new to this.
Hey, And how can he do it if the phone was broken? Because on the red card it says broken phone, so he couldn't have done it. His phone was broken. By the way. Anyways, back to my things. Um.
I can flip you off.
So if you look here, my client had a lonely puzzle piece, so he was doing puzzles too at the time. Oh, take that.
So you say he was
Damn.
doing puzzles during the time of this
Yeah.
incident?
Yeah,
What's
at
your
the time,
court
it's the fuck
code?
you.
You have to ask Froggy that.
How do I find that?
I don't know.
I think we're in the
I'll
game.
find it. Yeah, I don't think you do it while mid game.
Wait till after this game.
Ye-
Carmen, talk. It's still your turn.
Okay, so after he went to the doctor, he left, and then he went to go find to do a puzzle, but he only found out when he opened it that he only had one lonely puzzle pieces. You see, so he couldn't have gone to the blue to change the clock.
Mm-hmm.
And on that, me and Father got the same eyes. Oh my God,
Your
still
Honor,
my eyes.
she's trying to distract.
All right, Carmen, your turn's over.
You know what? I didn't want to do this, but obviously the defense obviously had no clue what you talk about because I actually have a witness.
Okay.
What witness? What witness? We don't have no witness.
How do I get the witness to come to the stand?
We don't have no witness.
I don't know, Your Honor.
What witness? We got no witness.
How do I
Call your
accept
witness.
it?
Call.
I don't know
Oh,
how
no.
to call a witness. Witness is an amateur and a stressed intern, but I don't know how to call them, honestly.
We have
Yes.
no.
Yes,
I
Your
don't.
Honor.
I think we can't.
Aw.
All
We
right.
gotta get
I
Wolfen.
guess it's time to rule in favor. How do I do
What?
this?
What? Closing arguments, Your Honor. Closing arguments.
Closing arguments. Okay, Froggy, you start.
Closing arguments.
Mm-hmm.
So, Your Honor, as you can tell, I gave you explicit evidence that he has leaked DMs stating that he was the one changing all the clocks. That he was in the loop
Objection, you,
forever.
your honor, your
Speculation.
highness.
Go
How
It's
can
from
vote.
his phone, Your Honor.
it's objection again? How can he have leaked DM that his phone is broken as proclaimed by this far person? You
I
look at the thing,
mean,
his phone was broken, so he can't have
You
leaked
want to know why, Your
DMs.
Honor? Because he was
Oh.
caught running away from the crime scene and he dropped his phone.
hold on.
And
Deliver the
technically, we're closing
verdict.
arguments.
Allow a lawyer to present evidence. Bring the called witness to stand or send them back. I know. I want to call the witness. Oh, there's your witness.
Aha!
Now do your witness thing.
Damn.
Hold on.
I don't know how this works.
Is that my witness?
There you go. It's Froggy's. Go, Froggy. See what you can do.
Okay.
Request
I
it
think we
again.
need a
There you go.
witness.
There's your witness.
I don't know what to do.
What all do y'all have? If you like scroll on your wheel, you can change the item.
We can't.
Oh.
What item?
Depending on the item.
That's only you because you the
Anywho.
judge.
All
But
right.
Your Honor, the witness obviously has this.
The witness is obviously disabled.
Show me. Do it.
You're gonna come over here. You're gonna hold this one down. You're gonna click in
All
here.
right.
On the,
I
on
think
the,
I've made my verdict.
It doesn't come up, does it?
That's an ad. So we're gonna click here.
Hold on.
It's gonna do a check mark. You're gonna click and hold. Come to the three dots.
Oh, okay.
You're gonna just select all.
Hi,
There you go.
Dad.
Why did it do it on the first one?
Because it's an ad.
All right, Twitch. Are they guilty?
Because it's an ad.
Okay, Wolf. You have to vote, Wolf.
No.
Yes.
I don't know. It doesn't make sense to me why the first one wouldn't do it.
How do they
Yeah.
type? Like, can I
It's an ad.
type
I
it
mean,
in?
so they're all ads.
That's how
No,
they
he
pay for it.
typed
You
it.
know,
He
you
said
get-
it didn't go.
No, he has to vote on something, but I think it's an extension we have to add. I don't know.
Hold on, let me see.
I have no clue.
I don't.
All right, I'm back.
So how do one
As you can tell,
vote?
Your Honor, the juror states that he is guilty.
He did not say he was
Froggy,
guilty.
where do
He
we
is.
find the extensions, like the Cult of the Lamb one?
I don't think there's an extension.
Okay, because they can't
How
vote
did
for
he?
some reason.
I don't know how. I
Alright.
tried looking if I could figure it out. Oh,
All right, both of you, shut up. I'm making my
all you have to do is
decision.
all you have to do is type in exclamation yes or no.
Oh, exclamation yes or no.
Yeah.
All right, let me do another poll.
Or
Hold on.
or yeah. Or exclamation guilty or not guilty. It looks like.
This is for the poll. Yeah, if you think they're guilty, type whatever
Yeah.
Froggy told you to type. I am guilty as their name is accused of setting all clocks in the town to random times. It doesn't look like it's working. Type in exclamation point Y lowercase e s. It's not working. Oh, what the fuck just happened? I got kicked. Alright, let's hop back in Discord and see what happened. What happened?
My shit keeps crashing. It's been crashing last night.
Alright, Adam, are you in Froggy server? Yeah, you are. Go ahead and hop into a VC so we can drag you over. Do you want me to host?
It doesn't matter. If I'm just gonna keep crashing, what's the difference?
What's wrong with your shit?
I don't know. It's been crashing for a past few. I don't know what the fuck's going
Adam's
on.
in VC, by the way, if you want to drag him over.
Yeah, give me 1 second. I need to fucking open up Discord.
Alright, we'll be right back, guys. I'm gonna go ahead and put y'all on a BRB.
There we go.
For a moment.
Hi, Wolf.
All right, we're back.
All right.
All right,
Oh
let's
yeah, no,
get
we're
this
also
started.
ready up. If my shit crashes again, I'm
Well,
throwing my PC out the window.
how did that have to do with setting the clocks backwards?
Because he was in the loo, the clocks were fine. He left the loo, the clocks were all messed up.
All right, stop arguing. Let's get into this.
What?
You have a retry, Karma.
That makes
Try to
sense.
convince me.
May all your bacon born.
All right.
I
Waiting for the
convinced you with
prosecutor and their
these.
charges. Karma, if you
I
press
want to be the
E,
prosecutor.
press E.
E.
Look at me.
I kind of like this. Nee, 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 nee. Hey, this is all.
Shut up. All right. Fuzzy Waitman is accused of fondling the ducks in the park.
Oh my God! Did you really do that?
All right. Let's hear opening statements from the prosecutor.
All right. Thank you, Your Honor.
Okay.
So what we have here is, let me take a
I
look.
thought I was the prosecutor.
No, you're the defense.
Oh.
You're defending your client. Froggy's coming after them.
Why?
So for first person of evidence, Your Honor, I would actually like to submit the evidence a disturbing
Objection.
email.
An absurd email. Yeah, this is definitely not
disturbing email.
a disturbing email.
Disturbing.
Yes.
All
As you
right.
can see, Your Honor.
Explain.
As you can see, Your Honor, if you look at the email, you can see the client clearly taking pictures of the duck while he's fondling their tail.
Okay.
And then from here, then you also have
Objection. Objection.
And then you also have a subway ticket.
What? How do I hold on? What? How do I guess I have to
He can't. How can he funnel ducks? Oh.
hold
How
on.
can he funnel ducks if they're always moving?
Get away. Karma's turn to talk. What?
I didn't even finish my other piece of evidence.
We'll get back to that.
How can he?
Silence.
How can he funnel? How can this man funnel ducks if they are always on the move? Like, when was the last time you caught a duck and you was able to test their butt?
Fair enough. Prosecutor.
Your
Finish your
Honor, how many times do you see an old lady feeding ducks in the park, and they come right up to her waggling their little tail and everything? It's not unheard of to see it. You see ducks literally come like within inches of a person to get their breadcrumbs.
Okay, I see your point.
And then back to my other point, my other piece of evidence: the subway ticket. The subway ticket clearly goes right from the red line that's right outside the house to the green line, which is right to the park that he was fondling the ducks.
All right, let's hear the defense's side. I said be quiet. Anyway.
Your Honor.
Yes.
How can he funnel a knife if he was so busy in the subway cutting the cable to make sure?
So you're defending one crime with another crime?
Yeah, but that's not the case. That's not the point.
Fair enough.
Talk about he was cutting the cable of the trains, so he couldn't have been funny to death. And not only that, like I was saying earlier, the dust is moving. As an old lady, did my client look like an old lady to you? Look at this man's face. Look at his face. And I'm telling you now, do he
Your Honor,
look
objection.
like an old lady?
You didn't
No.
use the objection thing. Sorry.
Wait, there's an objection thing?
Yep.
Yeah.
What?
Be quiet. Anyway, Karma, continue.
After cutting the cable, he was trying to get some ketchup from the store just to make sure the to make sure he have clean hands. You know, you gotta wash your hands with ketchup nowadays.
Overruled. What does that have to do with the case? I'm denying that. Please
Yeah.
ignore that from the trial. Whatever jurors are out there. Prosecutor.
All right, thank you, Your Honor. And you know what? Of all this going on,
Mm-hmm.
I want to call my witness, Granny.
You want to call your witness?
Wait,
Yeah, Granny.
Okay.
wait. How did the voting hit?
I'll allow it.
Granny.
Oh, the
where
voting
were
worked, by
you?
the way.
How?
I don't
Granny, where
know.
were you the day of the crime? I was at the park. And did you see? And
Wait,
can you
where the
point out
fuck
the
did the
courtroom?
granny come from?
Can you point out in this room can you point out the room the person who was found alive? He's right there, your officer. And she points shakily over at the shakily at the
How do we get
at
the
the
witnesses
defendant.
to work?
And what did you see him doing? Oh, he took my crumbs of bread. He took my breadcrumbs out of my hand, shoved me off the
Objection, Your
bench.
Honor. Objection. He is leading the witness. He is leading.
How am I leading the witness on? I'm asking her a question. She's answering.
Overruled.
Okay, you are playing the
Continue.
Now, can you please
witness.
continue
He's
what happened
playing.
that day?
I said overruled.
He's playing. He playing the voice.
Overruled. Anyway,
Your Honor, this defendant, this defense attorney has no grounds to actually, defend her client. You should just rule guilty in this favor now. She had nothing.
All right, prosecutor. It's defense's turn with the witness. Defense, question the witness.
Thank you. Okay. Are you sure it was my witness? And you didn't have your glasses on. Are you sure it was him?
I mean, I'm
Your
pretty
Honor,
sure I
the
see
glare
her
come to?
glasses.
And, Your Honor, I'd like to object to that
She didn't
statement.
have the glasses on.
Learn the
She did
object
not have
button and you
glasses on
can.
during- She, the lady had her glasses on now, but when you was at the park, she had your glasses on then. No, I did not have the
Objection.
glasses on.
All right, prosecutor. What's up?
Speculation. She has no proof whether or not she had the glasses on or not.
Prosecutor,
was-
do you have any evidence that she didn't have her glasses on?
I do have witness.
Pull up
I
the
do
pull
have
the evidence. Pull up the evidence.
It's-
Submit it into
It's
court.
right here. It's right here.
You have to submit it into court.
Oh, fine. I can't because he keep putting the paper plane on here.
I said silent. Party hat?
Mm.
Okay.
Yes, she had a party hat on, so the party hat is on her head. She couldn't have the glasses on because it was
Objection.
uncomfortable to have
Speculation
both
once
on.
again. Where's this party
It's
hat?
not.
Where is
Overruled.
this party hat?
She took it off. Why would she have a party hat in court? That'd be disrespectful. Anyway, was
You
there
have
a
that hairdo
party?
in court. That's disrespectful.
Anyway, continue. All right. I'm taking away the witness.
Thank you, Your Honor. She was bad.
I did say it was your turn. I didn't say it was your turn. Now it's your turn. Why is Karma asleep? Wake up.
So, Your Honor, I also have.
This is what I think. This is what I think about you talking.
I will not have this chaos in my courtroom. I will have you detained.
I would like to also bring out another piece of evidence right before he went to the restaurant.
Mm-hmm.
He was heard loudly argue with a colleague the best way to capture a duck and how to lift up the tail feathers. So badly that he was actually kicked out of the restaurant. They didn't even let him pay. They just said, "Get out." What you're saying is whack.
Do you have any evidence that he was talking about fondling the
Objection.
duck? What kind of restaurant was he in?
He was in the cafe right across from the pond
Yeah, but what kind of cafe? Was it a duck specific cafe? Where they prepared duck?
No.
Oh,
It was
okay.
an Italian cafe where they were
All right,
drinking
defense.
cappuccinos.
Shut up. Defense.
How can he be at a duck park if I was saying earlier he was at the subway cutting the cord of the trains.
But the
So
subway ticket led him to the park. The stop was at the park, as the prosecutor had already stated.
that's what he has stated. But how you know he went to the park? He went to the store. That's
Your
what I
Honor, we
was
had a witness
saying.
that saw him at the park.
But the witness, how reliable
Defense, would
is
you
the
like to call your
witness?
witness?
I can't call a witness
Why?
because I'm defense.
You have a witness.
I don't have a witness.
Yes, you do.
See, Your Honor, this defense attorney has no idea what she's doing.
Okay.
He
All right. All
called
right.
my
All right.
documents.
All right.
Hold on.
I need a
He called
moment.
my documents. I can't get to them. Ah!
Your Honor, there's
Silence,
pieces of paper
both
on
of you.
top of her document.
I need to, and the jurors need to make a decision. It is neither of your turns. The red lights are off. Look at your lights. They're off. No talking. I need to consult with my notes. If you think they're guilty, please vote with an exclamation mark guilty. If you think they're not guilty, exclamation mark not guilty. Before y'all vote, we will have closing statements. Defense, closing statements. Defense?
Oh, that's me.
Yes, defense. Closing statements, please.
So after he got off the train, he was actually stuck. New evidence. He was stuck in an elevator going
You
out
can't
of
bring
the
a new
train
evidence on
station.
closing statement.
Continue. It's my courtroom.
He
I get to
got-
make the rules.
Objection. She can't bring a new evidence on closing statements. That's literally how courts are ruled.
Well, I
Closing
can
statements are
now.
courts
I
are-
just.
It's my courtroom.
Thank
Behave.
you. So you know how every subway have like an elevator leading out to it. He was actually stuck in the elevator, so he couldn't have fun of the ducks. He was stuck, and it took the police.
All right, your turn's over. Froggy. Silence.
All right. Thank you, Your Honor. And from there, what I'm going to pull out is that
Wake
the
your
fact
ass
that
up.
is. And so what we're going to pull out here is that
He's bullying me.
what
Objection! He's bullying me.
Speculation. Continue.
Thank you, Your Honor. With closing arguments, between the disturbing email stating that he was going to go fondle ducks at the pond, the subway ticket taking him to the pond to the stop that leads him there, and between him having a very blatant argument with his colleague on how to fondle a duck on that same day right across from the pond, and all that stuff. And then on top of it, the witness saying that he stole her breadcrumbs and used it to lure in the ducks to fondle them. I think that the case is cut and dry that he has definitely done this deed
He
and
did
should pay
not
the crime.
sold her.
And
Wait,
we are going for the maximum
objection!
punishment of 20 spankings.
Objection!
Anyway, continue.
We are going for the maximum sentence of 20 spankings and 4 wet willies, Your Honor.
All right, let's see what the jury has to say. Jury, cast y'all's vote now.
Wait,
Are we sending him to jail? What?
My client said that he would like to change his plea to guilty if only he gets sentenced to 5 spankings and 1 wet willy.
You're trying to take a plea
Prosecution will-
bargain?
The prosecution will accept the plea bargain.
Okay. So I guess we're yeah, chat found them guilty anyways. Master of paper. Trauma enthusiast. What case stable consultant one. Sentenced to burp the alphabet at every court session on their first attempt. Their throat locked up and they passed out on the letter P. Their epic failure turned them into an urban legend in law schools for generations to come.
Statistics. Speaking time. I spent 6 minutes and 9 seconds. I cast 7. Karma did 26 emotes.
Karma got stunned 38 times.
Yeah, you went fucking insanity on her.
Karma quit. Why
Karma,
did
why'd you
Karma quit? Well, Adam, we're not hanging him. Oh, Adam bought the game, apparently.
Oh.
Why did Karma quit?
Oh, maybe she crashed.
Karma, why you quit?
I did not mean to.
Okay, Adam's gonna be joining apparently.
Did she say why she quit?
She didn't mean to.
Oh, yeah. You want to invite her back?
Yeah, I got her. I gotta find Adam as well. Where is he? I don't see him on my Steam.
Why did Timber invite me, not Foggy?
Because he told me to
Wow.
invite
I'm
you.
sending out a tweet basically.
You doing what now?
I'm sending out like a Twitch thing. All right, I will be the judge now.
Oh, Froggy's the judge? Fuck Karma. We're fucked. Hold on, we gotta wait for Adam.
He said he gonna join when he get home.
Oh, did he? Okay. Don't wait on me
Yeah.
though. Okay. A witness is the other person. Okay. I guess we're playing defense.
All right. Just waiting on you two to ready up.
I ready to. Oh, I guess not.
Carmen to ready up.
I'm ready up.
We're not. There's an X next to your name.
Nah. The S me's ready. You guys not ready.
I'm about to hold the prosecution in contempt of court.
Okay.
I don't know what that means, but
It means you're gonna go to jail for holding the
okay. Now I want to
sign.
be the witness.
Okay.
You're not gonna be the witness. Get
I'll
into
be the
prosecutor.
prosecutor.
We can't play without prosecutor. Now your defense again, Karma.
I don't want to be defense.
I'll be defense.
I want to be this.
Then be
I want to be
prosecutor.
the judge.
You
Karma.
can be judge next time.
I don't want to be judge next. I want to be judge now.
Karma, I swear to God, move.
What? What you gonna do? Choke me? I would
No.
live for that.
No.
Can we
Oh.
get a different
You know what I'm
map?
gonna do? I don't know if the maps make a difference though.
Change map. Change
Okay,
map.
done.
Change map. Cosmic order trial. Ooh. Default cards. See if we can change the default cards.
Yeah, you can make your own decks.
I know, but
I
I don't want to do default. See if we can change it.
I do not have anything else besides default right
Damn
now.
it. Okay, let's
I
ready
wanted
up.
to make my own. I wanted to make my own, but you wouldn't let me. Can you guys
We
just
don't
complaining?
have time tonight.
I have time.
Not tonight. We don't know. Not while we're trying to stream.
Shut up.
All right, I'm in Froggy chat now. Thank you, Wolf. Appreciate
Hey,
it.
the
He should've
fuck,
made himself.
Froggy, you're not in the shared chat. What the fuck?
That's because I crashed. Remember, I don't want to deal with all that. Not like I don't want to deal with your shit. I don't want to.
I was
know
gonna
what I
say,
mean?
do you want to be invited again?
No, not yet.
Okay. Oh, where the fuck are we? Oh, hello. You're a sad man.
Yep. So Karma has to determine what his
How do I? What are the buttons I need?
You guys soon. All right, Wolf. See you soon.
Hey, what the fuck?
We will not have any paper airplanes in this establishment.
You never said anything about paper balls.
Okay, I got it.
All right. Pussy Slayer is accused of pegging Froggy.
Oh no.
All right. So here's what we're gonna do. How do I?
That's-
How do I object?
You hold E and then object. I can object in my own courtroom.
I think Foggy could do.
Objection. All right, is it my turn? It's okay, Froggy. If you to give it the people turns to speak, you have to press the blue or red button.
He gotta figure it out. He gotta figure it out.
Oh,
Karma,
that brings
stop.
up That brings up the witness.
You have to scroll on your hammer. Yeah, those buttons. No, that's guilty or not guilty. That is
There we go.
talking. Yeah. Okay.
All
Prosecutor's
right,
turn.
prosecutor, please open up have your opening statement ready.
She threw it first.
I did not.
We are not throwing pieces of paper in this courtroom.
What did I get hit? I didn't do it.
Look at my desk. It is filthy with paper airplanes.
She put that there herself.
Objection. What the fuck?
I'm gonna leave the game now. I'm not having fun.
No.
Well, I guess your defense is innocent of pegging Froggy.
All right. Awesome. It's neither of our turns to speak, Froggy. All right, prosecutor's turn.
Now, opening statements.
Hit me again. I'm gonna leave and dump you.
She actually left.
Well, my honor. How can my client have pegged you? He's obviously a bottom. Like, look at his face. Not guilty. Get her in here. Why does she leave? Froggy, why do you have to push her buttons?
If she does it to us, we don't leave.
Yeah, true. Oh, I'm the prosecutor? Froggy, let me be defense. She left BC too.
What the fuck?
Did she really leave? Yeah, I think she got off. Well then, we're gonna have a quick BRB again stream. Did she stop streaming? You're the judge.
I'm taking the judge seat.
Take the judge seat. We're letting you be judge.
Honestly, if you
Thank
pull that
you.
again, I'm done streaming. Oh, that's annoying as shit.
You keep hitting me. That's annoying as shit. And I told you not to hit me.
I got hit 1,000 times last round.
I got hit back to back to back more than you.
You
So
got
I
hit
don't wanna hear
38
it.
times, to be fair, Karma. Frog, you
I
only
know,
got
I got
hit
hit more
11
than-
times.
I know. That's why I said I got hit more than Foggy. It's pissing me to fuck off. I'm not lying.
To
Oh,
be
That's why I
fair, I
left.
just favor my left side.
Again, that's why I say that it's pissed me to fuck off.
All right, we'll try
I
not to hit you
I
as
hit
much.
both
And I
of
told you.
you.
No, I told you. I don't give a fuck. I got hit too many times. So you hit me more than
Who are
her.
we waiting
And I
on?
already told you.
No one.
Okay.
So I'm okay with once or
Okay.
twice, but I keep getting hit. And I'm not the only one getting hit. I'm gonna get pissed.
Defendant's name.
If you don't like it, then fuck off. You lucky I came back.
I mean, I was gonna go play something else if you didn't.
I was going to play something else too, because fuck both of you guys.
Okay, guys, what should we make him accused of?
Mr. Cum, touching old ladies. Did you do this? Of course I did. I don't think you did. No. But the lady in the kimono said you did. Did she have any evidence? I was at home all day. Okay, understood. Thank you. Okay, cool. Wait, really?
He was guilty. Can we actually play the game, please?
Judge. I tried. We're trying to.
Can we just play the fucking game, guys?
I don't know. Are you gonna hit me with the hammer again? I'm being serious. Are you gonna hit me with the hammer?
We might do it just to be funny, but we won't do it as badly as we were in the beginning. Because it's still part of a game mechanic.
I don't mind being part of the game mechanic, but you hit me back to back. That's gonna piss me off.
Well, to be fair, when you're constantly talking over fucking Froggy, I had to hit you because you wouldn't stop.
I wasn't even talking most of the time.
Well, to be fair, I was also doing that to Froggy, but the time that I was hitting you the most was when Froggy was trying to talk and you kept screaming, "Objection!" But I won't hit you as badly anymore.
Yeah, I don't trust you guys.
Alright, guys, well, this was a short stream.
Still is.
Alright. We'll get you out of this, don't worry. We're waiting on the prosecutor. Oh. I don't think you did it. You look innocent, bud. Yeah, look at that face. He looks innocent.
No, you don't get to say that. Speculation.
Fine.
And plus, you don't even know what the crime is yet. Which is
Yeah,
very
but
bad,
just look at his face. He's a bottom. He's obviously gonna be not guilty.
This dude's getting tried without even knowing what crime he's being tried for until the court date.
Fucked.
So fucked.
That is a little fucked. Let me just look at my notes here. Hey.
Okay.
Oh.
All right. Sunshine is accused of not paying for blowjobs. Our prosecution is Karma Fox 2000, and defense will be Timber.
All right. You got to give us turns. Why did the judge mute himself?
He's talking to his wife.
Gotcha.
All right. Am I in the right thing? No. There we go.
All right.
All right. Opening statement from the prosecution.
Carmen, it's you. It's okay. We got this.
Stained apron. All right. Please tell me about the stained apron.
So, when Mr. Sunshine was getting a blow job, he came all over the lady's apron, and then after he did that, he booked it. He ran.
All right, all right.
Um. Um. Give me a moment, guys. My client is clearly a professional businessman. He would never even hire hookers. Okay? He gets laid all the time. I mean, look how handsome he is.
All right. Would you like to rebuttal?
He's not handsome, by the way.
We're gonna throw it out. Actually, I'm not gonna say anything.
He had a massive cloud over his head. He was not feeling his best, so he paid for a hoe to get him a blowjob so he could feel good about himself. And when he was doing that, he came. He did not even say thank you, not even a handshake, and he took off, making the hoe feel bad about herself.
Well, I fell asleep. What happened?
Oh, my turn? Your Honor, the thing is, my client was too busy at home reading his hentai comics, as you can see here by this torn comic book page.
What comic book pays?
Yes,
I-
I'd like to really see the comic book page.
It's right. It's in
What comic
evidence. You
book?
have access to it, Judge.
The story abruptly ends. How does this prove he's not paying for blowjobs?
You can even ask our witness, the nosy janitor. She was there at the time of his finishing.
But if he's
See, Miss Janitor, you can clearly see on her face the amount of disgust from witnessing my client with the comic book. She has to clean up after him daily. Isn't this right, witness? Yes, this is very right.
All right. Would you like to cross-examine the? No, that's not wrong.
Karma has to, yeah.
Would you like to cross-examine the witness?
yes, ma'am, on a night of February 8, 2018, when you saw
Ooh, she's getting
this
dates.
man, when you saw the dude
Stop
walk
it.
home, you saw him with his pants on or off. I saw him with his pants off. And when you saw him with the pants off, he soiled himself with some white sticky stuff. No, I didn't see any. Why?
Objection.
He asked.
Oh,
She has the date wrong. The time of question was not on February 18th of 2018. It was 2 days ago. And it is 2025.
Objection. It was no date given.
Then why are you pulling out a random date?
Because fuck you, that's why.
Fuck you.
order in the court.
Fuck you.
Order in
Fuck
the
you.
court. Stop throwing paper.
Oh, damn it.
Stop throwing paper. This is janitor. This is literally also the courtroom janitor. She's got to clean all this up.
I didn't mean to do that. I did.
All right.
Your Honor,
On-
if I may have a word,
Yes.
you need to give me my turn. The janitor works for my client every day. She is constantly at the house. Of course, she's seen him with his pants on and off multiple times. However, my client works from home.
Objection.
Yes.
She says he's a janitor and he works in her house, but janitor don't work in the house. That's a maid. Janitor work in the building, picking up trash and everything.
But see,
So that
my
proves
client,
that my client Wait, that's proof that her client is most likely guilty.
Hmm. I see. Prosecution, do you have any more evidence to bring to the table?
Have evidence.
Yes. And we have a witness that saw him do it when he was running to the subway.
Hmm. I see. And
I didn't mean to do that.
and you
Fuck.
and you as a witness here.
Objection.
The
What?
witness went into hiding.
Objection.
Karma, you know you have a witness, right?
Open your book and
Go
hit
ahead.
call witness.
Yeah, the red one is yours. The blue one is the defense.
Oh, I see.
Yes.
Oh, I can't witness the subway worker.
You mean the
Sorry,
That's a
not the
coworker?
subway.
coworker.
Yeah. Sorry, the whole coworker.
Yes. Hello, Madame Bouvier. Welcome to the courtroom. You are being brought in as a witness to a crime of free labor, of free oral labor. Stop
Okay,
throwing paper.
distracting me. So, Madam Boobway, who gave her that name? I
It's
like.
an old family name. How dare you?
Froggy plays the witness, please.
I play this just to play the witness.
Yeah, judge should play witness until we can get another person. Continue.
Okay. Okay. So, during the act of this crime, cause all hoes have to stay together to make sure that you guys don't get robbed. Was you there when the so-called sunshine
Yeah.
came
What was that?
on your
Okay.
on the
Fuck.
person's
Hold on.
apron and
Objection.
ran off?
Well, when I was down there, I was working the back cart, and my lady friend was working the front cart.
Objection. I just got some information from my client that I feel is important to the court. My witness and the coworker used to have a relationship together and it ended horribly. So this witness is unbiased and clearly is out to get my client. I would like
Mrs.
to
Bouvier,
submit
is this true?
I would like to submit the plane ticket for their honeymoon that they never went on due to the
Objection.
breakup.
It's fucking stupid.
Objection, she wasn't ready. Still my turn.
Overruled.
I put the disposal of a cell phone of the witness of not the witness of the guilty person. He
Well,
have
we're gonna
text
avoid
message.
using guilty until the end of the thing. Right now, he's the defendant.
Find the defendant had disposed of his phone. That I just as I saw the card with the phone. He had the phone with the host number on it and a time
Objection.
and date and place what happened.
Yes.
It's because of
Okay,
his
now-
sketchy dark web purchases. He has a disposable phone because he is a heart surgeon and sometimes he does whatever it takes to get his patients the heart. And he needed a heart transplant, so he used a disposable cell phone to get his patient a heart.
Objection.
Yes.
He is not a heart surgeon. And not only did he use the dark webs for his ludicrous accents, he also used it to contact the hoe to come on her and to run off. And in the draft email I saw on his phone that he was trying to make a policy note to her, but he backed out.
All right. Let's get back on task. We're questioning the witness right now, not about his dark web purchase.
Okay.
All right. Go ahead.
So, Miss Booberton, do you mind if I call you Miss
Bouvier.
Booberton?
Ooh,
Booberton, do you mind if I call you Miss Booberton?
Listen, one more outburst by the prosecution, we will have you held in contempt of court.
It's
Miss
my
Bouvier.
turn.
It's Miss Bouvier. We will respect the witnesses.
Well, I hope you respect my accent. I say Booberton.
Why'd you do
And
that? Why'd you
continue.
throw that paper? Sorry, I'll get my client. Sorry, my client's out of
Okay.
control.
Your
Boobier.
client has fucking handcuffs on. How is he throwing?
He grabbed the paper.
No,
Miss Boobier.
not throwing paper.
As I was saying,
Yes, continue.
Miss Boobier
Shit.
Yes.
was. I didn't say anything
Oh,
yet.
oh, was your objection?
She threw a paper at you, not me.
I did not.
I saw it. Run back the clip.
What clip?
Well, unfortunately, overruled speculation. We have no clip, so now continue.
Yeah.
Stop it. God damn it. Stupid goddamn paper.
Your
You have three
Honor.
pieces of- You guys have 3 pieces of paper on your desk. Where are you getting all these goddamn pieces of paper?
Overruled.
Out my pants.
Damn it.
Yeah.
Anyways,
Overall.
Okay, you know what? We're gonna take a recess here real quick until you guys can get your fucking lives in check.
I would like to submit a piece of evidence into court.
No, the prosecution is still talking to the witness.
The prosecutor's
Stop and
throwing paper.
Talk to the witness, Karma.
Can I cross-examine the witness?
I thought we was on a recess. When did we start? When did the
We still
recess
can't-
is
Oh
happening?
my god. Yes, the recess is over. Talk to the witness.
My light bar's not going. It's pink, Your Honor.
It's green.
It looks pink to me.
Can we please get a colorblind efficient? Put that down.
Damn, I didn't even get a chance.
All right. Stop it. You know what? You know what? Between the pieces of evidence and the fact that there's multiple witnesses, I'm gonna say his man is guilty.
What?
You say not?
Yeah! Release. They swore never to set foot in a courthouse again. 5 minutes later, they realized they left their wallet inside and had to beg security to let them back in. Mr. Silent. I didn't get as much time to speak, believe it or not.
I hit the wrong one.
Good. I won. Oh, God.
Damn. He lived to come on people's again. Oop. He came and he was able to get away with it.
Mm-hmm.
God fucking damn it. I hit the wrong goddamn.
Oh, God. Random.
Oh.
I'm judged.
Are you really?
Actually, I'll
Actually,
be
no.
prosecutor. Let
Car-
Karma be judge.
Karma should be judged because literally last time Karma
Yeah.
played judge, she straight up just hit not guilty. What are you eating? It sounds crunchy.
It sounds chewy.
It sounds like, honestly, I want pasta now.
Oh, I want pasta too again.
Didn't you just have pasta?
Yeah, but I like pasta.
Oh fuck my arm.
Is it because I was laying on it too long?
Yes.
Oh.
All right.
Do, 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 do.
Don't worry, we're gonna get you out of this. This prosecutor has never had a successful case.
Shut up. We not talk to the clients at the moment.
He's my client, Your Honor.
Oh. But he looked at me funny.
Then why did I get it?
It was an accident.
Yeah.
Ooh, I'm pretty plain.
Don't worry.
Do it
She hasn't
again.
wa- she never. Mr. Raider, I'm stealing milk from breastfeeding baby. Your Honor, I'd like to
Red.
clarify. Is he stealing milk from babies that are being breastfed or babies that breastfeed?
Sitting me from breastfeeding.
So are we saying that he's
Milk
stealing milk from the
feeding.
mothers?
From
Yes.
breastfeeding babies? I guess so. That's what I have to assume.
Yes.
Okay. Go talk.
All right, Your Honor. We have a very
Next.
the fuck.
My bad,
I
my
can't
bad.
see
Go
how
ahead. You could talk now.
We have a very disturbing email from the client talking about his said acts and how he loves the taste of the warm, fresh milk from the baby's mother. That's all.
She's muted.
Am I muted?
No, she's muted.
Oh, she's doing a poll. Stupid client.
You're not
Oh,
gonna win this.
I'm gonna win.
You're not gonna win. I have damning evidence.
Okay,
Ow.
your turn.
All right. Thank you, Your Honor. First off, she states that that the client had the survey while talking about
Shut up.
that,
Go ahead.
she has a disturbing email that the client loves warm breastfeed milk, which is true. He does. But I have a broken contract here stating that he was able to that he made with the mother that he was that she was supposed to give him a half the breast milk every time that she pumped, but she didn't. She stopped
Objection.
doing it.
It wasn't just one mother, it was multiple mothers.
But this court case is built off of one mother, not a class action lawsuit.
I would like to call the spouse. I want to call the spouse.
How do I say yeah?
So you gotta go through the thing, find the I on the gavel, and hit whichever side person you want.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yep.
So red, you hit the red. It'll bring the that one. Yeah.
Hit the red button.
Holy shit! You can power it up.
Yeah, you didn't know that?
I don't know what that do.
It,
Dude,
Okay,
it makes
then what?
it stuns him longer.
Oh, that's cool. Anyway, can you
What?
call my witness?
You got to hit the red button.
Oh.
There you go.
This is the spouse of the victim. He was there.
Objection.
What?
Do we
I
have any
just
proof he's the
started.
spouse?
Yes, his name is Spouse. God damn it. Anyway,
Okay, go ahead.
this is the spouse of the victim. He was in the park when it happened. He said, "Witness, can you reiterate the events of that day?" Of course I can. Karma, you're the
I thought
judge.
The judge is supposed to.
Yeah, Karma.
Sorry. Yes. Yes, of course, of course.
Can you recall the events of that day? Did you or did you not see Froggy's client here, Mr. Redrum, push the baby off of the mother's teat and suckle on it?
Yes, yes, I have seen that.
And so, and I would also like to submit. Can you please give it to be my turn so I can submit evidence?
Oh.
Don't click those buttons.
Cross reference the witness.
Hold on, I gotta submit more evidence.
Fuck you.
All right. I would also like to submit the eternity in the loo, as it has been documented proof that this client over here, Mr. Red Rum, is lactose intolerant, and he has
Wait,
been
who voted no? Sorry.
and sorry. And so the client here is lactose intolerant with the prescription and has been spotted on multiple accounts being stuck in the loo for multiple times with an upset tummy. And
Objection.
what makes your tummy upset if you
Objection.
have lactose intolerantness, my judge? Fuck.
Okay, go ahead and talk.
This is
Well,
bullshit.
that on grounds of reaching your honor, because you know how many people I know that are lactose intolerant that still enjoy cheese and their other dairy products even though they're lactose intolerant. You can enjoy that
Objection.
good.
Objection.
Okay.
I'm lactose intolerant and I eat dairy and cheese, but I still spend an eternity in the loo.
Exactly. Your honor. What's her point here about him being an attorney in the loo?
Because he's been drinking breast milk. And milk is lactose.
And again, I still
he's
bring up the
lactose
contract
intolerant.
that your
Okay,
client
order,
has.
order, and cut. I'm throwing out the milk thing and being lactose because baby milk is not. You can't get lactose from baby's milk.
Well, what
No,
about this dented water bottle that the witness here hit him over the head with?
Okay, before you go cross reference the witness, go ahead, ask your question.
Yes. So, Mr. Sprout, you said that you saw the man steal the breast milk from the person.
I saw.
And let me ask you this: how did you see this? How did you get to that park?
I was just walking along, like walking, and then I happened to saw breast milk right there, and I saw the man and a woman, and I saw like things happen.
And did you drive your vehicle there that day, sir?
No.
Mm-hmm. Okay. And let me ask you this:
Objection.
Overruled.
Damn it.
If you were walking carefree in the park, why during a violent epidemic?
A violent epidemic.
Why were you walking carefree in the park?
Because I was
Shouldn't you be
believe in
worried
it.
about catching? Shouldn't you be
This
worried
is
about
the
catching?
this is the spouse's victim. This is the victim's spouse. They were there
Also,
with the victim.
But then why was he not on the bench next to her protecting their wife?
They were with their other kid on the park while their
other
mother was on with the baby.
Your Honor, she's bringing in another kid and all the stuff. Like we never even
People
established
can
anything,
have
all of a sudden.
multiple kids.
Can we bring the kids in? Can we bring them
Unfortunately,
in?
no. This is an 18 plus years old only courtroom.
So then there's no kids. No kids, no witness.
We'll take back the witness then.
I would also like to take back the witness. I would like to bring out my witness.
Okay, hold on. How did I take him away?
You hit the button.
Objection. He doesn't have a witness.
This is the spouse. This is a stress intern.
Okay. Hi.
And this stress intern is the one who wrote the contract about the breast milk given to my client, about half a bottle per breastfeed.
Objection. How can interns write contracts?
Interns write plenty.
Is this true, intern? Hey. I got the hammer. Is this true, intern? Yes, this is true. I was writing the contract, and I provided it. I was trying to get a head up in the game. Okay, go ahead, Foggy.
Objection. If this is a stressed intern, they have no legal power to write contracts. Therefore, the contract is null and void.
Wrong one. You brought the spouse. You got to bring out the stress intern again. There you go. I'd like to overrule on her objection just for the fact that he
is an intern. He has no legal practice in law. Therefore, he can't write the contract.
The lawyer overlooked the contract and approved of it before.
Therefore, this witness is invalid because they technically didn't write the contract. The legal lawyer did.
No, he wrote the contract and the lawyer read it over and approved of it.
Then it's not his contract.
It is his contract.
Your Honor, I feel like this witness should be called out because this is invalid because they are an intern and they have no legal practice in the law. And the legal lawyer probably didn't even read over the contract and there's probably multiple flaws within it. Where is this said contract? Bring me the contract. Show me the contract.
It's literally in evidence. Look at it. Broken contract. It's in evidence.
It's Foggy's turn.
Look at evidence, prosecutor. It's literally right there. Broken contract.
It's broken though. How can we read it?
It's metaphorically broken.
It's broken, Your Honor. I feel like this case should be thrown out.
And I'd also like to bring into the incognito costume that the stress intern wore.
So not only was the witness here pretending to be a legal lawyer and fooling my client into signing a document that was not even legally binding.
The lawyer signed it, not him.
Yes, but
He
your
just wrote it.
lawyer had an incognito costume. He could have been
No.
pretended to be the legal lawyer. Where is the legal lawyer? I say bring in the legal lawyer. But there isn't one.
The case right now, literally in the castle court.
I don't believe this. Your Honor, this guy is obviously guilty. Look at his face.
Hmm.
I'd also like to bring into if you would like to switch back over. I have one more piece of evidence.
Actually,
Okay.
I have something to submit.
Oh,
You
what?
were on
The
objection.
fake
You cannot
passport that he bought when he heard about this case going around and that he might be arrested. He bought this passport and it's clearly a fake.
Objection.
The day of the announcement.
Okay,
Objection.
granted.
If he was trying to run from the law, why would he have shown up for court then?
He
What would
clearly
you report
didn't. He
him?
was arrested. He's in handcuffs. He did not show up voluntarily.
Well, if he knew the court case was going to happen, why would he not run immediately?
He bought the fake
he allowed
passport and
himself-
we caught him at the passport place.
Okay, order,
passport place. She called it a
and
passport place.
shut up.
I
Shut
wasn't
up.
even talking.
So we talking about the witness though. The witness. How did it get back to the defendee? Can I hit the witness? No,
No, you cannot hit the witness, Your Honor.
I don't like. the
My
way he's
friend just
looking
got
at
a
me.
baby raccoon.
Your Honor, she is
Aw.
trying to sway the court with cutesy pictures and animals.
I want a baby raccoon.
Is the court swayed?
Objection. She can't sway the
Okay.
court with all
This
the
is
speculation
ridiculous.
of evidence.
This man is obviously
you are
guilty.
Ridiculous. You are ridiculous. Both of you guys are ridiculous.
Your Honor, I'd like to bring in one more piece of evidence before we call this trial.
No.
Okay.
So, and while this mother, apparently so-called good mother, was out there breastfeeding, why did she have an empty bottle of wine next to her in the park while breastfeeding? Obviously,
Okay.
obviously, she was enjoying some alcohol with my client before he gained the breast milk, and obviously the spouse was having some issues with this and went on an ego trip trying to attack my client.
They were on a date. This is speculation, Your Honor. That
We
park
only-
that
we
they were
only
on is
found
known
blood
for their
alcohol
drug
content levels
problems and
in my
alcoholics in the area. There's constant homeless people sleeping on the benches. That could have been left over from a homeless man that night.
Ooh.
Regardless, but we did a blood alcohol test of both my client and the wife. The blood alcohol content on both of them was 0.09 and 0.1 of my client. So they were both actively drunk at the park.
This is speculation, Your Honor.
Okay, let me ask the husband. Was you both drinking at the park? I don't recall.
See, Your Honor, he was so drunk he can't remember.
Your Honor, I feel like Froggy is leading the witness.
I didn't leave anything.
I think he's leading the witness.
Okay, how do you think he's leading the witness?
He's trying to put this idea that his wife was cheating on him with his client. And now my witness is obviously confused and heartbroken, thinking that his wife cheated on him with this slum of a man over here.
Well, obviously, they had a contract for him to drink her breast milk. So obviously
The
there's something.
contract was broken. It was not real. It was invalid, and her signature was forged.
Who forced his signature?
Exactly.
The
The
intern.
spouse was there. The spouse was there as a witness to the signature. To the
I
signing of the contract.
have something to put into evidence.
Okay. Go for it.
We found this in the Mr. Red Rum's house. It is a specter sweeper. It deletes traces, not just visible ones. He put this on his location
Objection.
pinger, and he cleared himself from.
Granted.
God damn it.
This specter sweeper is it supposed to be used on the human body or on specters, which are known as otherwise as ghosts. Therefore, getting rid of ghost.
You're not even
evidence,
human. You're a
human
sock.
evidence.
I don't want to hear it.
Regardless, Your Honor, I'd like to throw out this piece of evidence because it doesn't even pertain to socks or humans. It pertains to a completely different matter of ghosts and ghost courtrooms.
No, I feel like my
We
evidence
are
is
not.
valid because he put
We
it
are
in his
not.
phone
We
to
are not on
hide
the
his
specter
location
plane.
from the park where he is not allowed, as he has a restraining order on all parks in the city. So your client wasn't even supposed to be in the park that day.
Where is this restraining order? Provide straight.
I can't
provide this
enter any more
restraining order.
evidence.
Exactly. So, Your Honor, this is all speculation because she has to prove that he's guilty. Not that he's innocent, but we have to prove that he's guilty. She had not given any piece of evidence to prove that he's
I
guilty.
have.
Otherwise, I have given plenty of evidence to prove that he is innocent with a broken contract, a violent epidemic of the spouse walking through carefree, and the empty wine bottle of them sharing on the bench.
Okay. I call any, mini, miny, mo.
This
Catch
is
the tiger by itself.
bullshit.
Any, mini, miny, mo. Cut the tiger by itself. If I gotta go, any, mini, miny, mo.
Yeah. What? No.
Ah,
Mo is innocent.
I got hit the most.
okay. All right.
This is bullshit. No, it's my turn to be judge.
Mm,
Karma, getting prosecutor.
Yeah.
Actually, let Karma be defense.
She was defense
Fuck.
first court, remember?
Oh yeah.
Hold on, wait, don't start it.
You can play with 9 people in this game. God damn.
Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah. And don't forget all the people in stream chat.
Yeah.
If we
Which
get
you're still not
some-
in shared chat, Froggy. Do you want to be invited or no?
No, I don't. My computer's running fine right now. I'm not fucking with it.
I sent
He
you an
don't wanna
invite
fuck with
anyways.
it.
Yeah, I
Julie,
would like
damn
to,
it.
but right now I don't want to fuck with it.
He thinks it's the cell chat that's fucking
I
his
don't
computer
know. I
up.
don't think it's shared chat. I think it's random shit open that's conflicting with other stuff for some reason.
What's
Mm.
open?
Well, normally with the shared chat, I have Google Chrome open. I have the game. I have OBS. I have Discord. I have the XSplit
Do you
Cam.
do you need to have the Google Chrome open?
Yeah, for
mean,
the
kinda,
shared
'cause
chat.
Yeah.
Oh.
That's the issue. It's like I don't know what's causing because I'll get driver timed out when I'm not when I'll have ANS stuff on, and then sometimes I won't get it all when I have all that stuff on. So I don't know what the issue is or what's causing it.
Let's see.
All right, well,
let's
Froggy,
see.
ready up.
I did. Oh, I thought I was.
No, you weren't.
Yeah, Bullfrog Gaming here.
Not your turn. Shut up.
I'd like to go for a continuance. This honors this.
I don't want to hear it.
Your honors, you keep hitting with this gavel. I will hold you in contempt of court.
I'm the judge here, not you. You have no power. Anyway, continue.
Your honor, can we move for this to be over? She doesn't even have her prosecution ready.
Give her a moment. It's only been 53 seconds. Anna
Anna
is
making
accused of
Eli-
making Elsa freeze everything.
Eliza freeze everything.
Eliza. Yeah, that is Eliza.
It's copyright reason.
Uh-huh. All right. Prosecutor, what's your open defense?
So one day, when there was a gathering of police officers, Anna took Alicia gloves, it made her mad. And so, without knowing, well, yeah, it's knowing well that
Don't
Anna
burp in my
need
courtroom.
her gloves on, took them off, purposely and making her freeze everything and killing 5 police officers.
Your Honor,
Okay. Uh,
I'd like to call objection.
it's still her
I say
opening
to yours,
defense.
Upton.
Please be quiet. Finishing your opening defense.
And because of that, after killing 2 police officers, a massive black cloud started forming over the police station.
Okay.
That's it.
Hit the button when you're done.
What button?
The button right there. All right. Defense, what's your opening statement?
Well, my first oversight that she's claiming that Anna caused her sister Eliza to freeze everything. You're right. My client's clearly a male.
No.
I don't know. They have pretty girly hands.
And then on top of it, if this so-called frozen disaster happened, then why did all
Objection! How dare you accuse his gender as a she, not a he?
they all had party hats on, Your Honor? They were all having a grand
You
old
will
time.
respect the client's gender. All right. Prosecution.
I
Defense.
didn't even get my chance.
Go.
He had to talk about the party hat.
About
They
the
were-
party
they were
hat.
all- They were all enjoying a good grand old time at the party and everything like that. And on top of it, I'd also like to bring out my witness, the doctor.
Okay. Wait, no.
Ah.
We're still in opening statements. You
Yeah,
still have
but
to
we gotta
put
give
in one more
evidence
evidence.
All right, fine. I'll also bring out this: a restaurant dispute between
What does
Anna and
this have
Eliza.
to do with anything? They were at a party, as the prosecutor already stated.
Eliza was speaking with Mulan about how she was going to freeze the entire kingdom to try to make up for her, to try to hold him for ransom because she lost a lot of money on gambling because she was losing a lottery ticket. So she actually already had this pre-planned. She just tried to scapegoat Anna.
Oh, hold on.
Who's that?
That's your witness.
Who
It's the
plays
prosecutor's turn. All right, prosecutor, what do you have to say?
that?
Hey,
Right, you can see.
no throwing paper.
Yeah, Chris throwing paper.
All right, prosecutor, your turn. Wake up.
I bring you the medical files of the police officers that was there who got killed. They pronounced dead, like frozen dead. And I saw Anna with the access bags to go in and take Anna was not invited, but she had the access bags to go to the party and take Anna's gloves. And I have proof because I call you
Objection.
the witness.
Overruled.
Elisa's husband. Elisa husband. Was Anna invited to this so-called party?
Yes, we
Your
both
Honor,
were.
Your Honor, you have to hear my objection before you overrule on it.
No, I don't.
Second, did you see Anna at the party, even though she was not invited to the party?
Repeat the question.
Did you see Anna there at the party, even though she was not invited to it?
Me and Anna were both invited to the party, as I stated beforehand, and yes, I saw Anna at the party.
Oh,
Prosecutor, you're losing the
Okay.
witness.
Okay.
Focus. You stop. Do you need to be
Okay.
smite too?
No, 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 no. No, 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 no. No, 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 no.
Shut up,
No, no, no.
prosecutor. Your statement, please.
Okay. So did you see Anna interact with Elise anytime during the party?
Well, they're sisters, so of course I did.
So do you see her grab Elise's hands or take her gloves?
I cannot say if I did or not. By that time of the night, I was pretty drunk.
Okay. I end my turn.
All right.
Did she
Defense,
play the
would you
magic
like to
card face
cross?
down, sir? She
Would
said she had her turn. Did she put a magic card down? I can't tell if
Yes.
it's a trap card or spell card.
I did.
Defense,
Do you
please
not
pay
see?
attention. Would you like to cross-examine the witness? Yes or no?
Yes, I would like to.
Okay. It's your turn.
All right. So you're saying that you went to went to the
No sleeping in my
bar-
courtroom.
You're saying you went to the party with Anna,
Yes, that is correct.
but you're dating Eliza.
No, I am married to Anna.
So let me ask you this: Where, if you didn't see Anna, where were you?
By the punch bowl. I really enjoyed the fruity cocktails they served.
I see. I see. Then how come there was a witness seeing you and you and Eliza go into the master bedroom?
I don't recall this.
You don't, huh? Because I have a used tissue, not used tea bag that has both your saliva of Eliza and you on it. And on top of it,
Objection.
I also have a used tissue that also has your DNA on it.
My DNA, what do you mean?
Your Honor, that used tissue has his DNA from when him and Eliza went into the master bedroom having a little thing together. So obviously he's biased towards Eliza. He should not be counted as a witness anymore.
Alright. Prosecutor, do you have anything to
That's his
say?
wife. But that's his wife.
It was between him and Elise. Pay attention. Get that dumb look off your face. Prosecutor, it's your witness.
Okay.
Or would you like to recall the witness?
No, 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 no.
Okay.
So you said you was drunk during the party.
Yes, that is
right?
correct. I got drunk probably an hour in. I can't stand those kind of parties.
So what happened when you was drinking? Do you remember anything afterwards?
No, I do not.
Any arguing, any shouting?
It was a party. There was a lot of shouting, dancing. I guess occasional argue. Else, Elisa does have a bit of a anger issue.
So
Pay attention.
Your Honor, I am writing down notes.
Mm-hmm.
I would like to recall my witness. He
Okay.
smells funny now.
Alright.
And I got ADHD, so I kind of forgot
Defense.
what he was talking about.
I would like to call my next my witness to stand.
Okay.
Welcome, Dr. Barish. How are you?
I am doing good. How are you?
I am doing good. How long have you been practicing medicine?
It's about 30 years now.
30 years. That's very nice. So, the prosecution states that Anna here caused Eliza here to freeze everyone here, freeze the police officers at the ball. But isn't it true that these police officers were killed by blunt trauma and not frozen gloves?
The incident, yes, they were killed due to blunt trauma. However, the weapon was never found. However, all the victims were found wet near the wound.
Exactly. If I remember correctly, wasn't the whole kingdom frozen for weeks on end, and all the rooms were pretty much frozen? So how would they have been found wet if afterwards, if they were still should have been frozen?
It's as possible if they were bashed over the head with ice.
But wouldn't the ice still be there then if the whole room was entirely frozen?
I mean, yes, but we did not discover them until the city was unfrozen.
Hmm. And also, let me ask you this: if they were bashed in with ice, wouldn't their water content of their blood be higher than normal, and but it was actually lower than everything because they were dehydrated from walking around all night in those leather suits?
Not exactly. But yes, that can happen sometimes, but not in this case.
Your Honor, I'd like you to smite the prosecutor. She has literally covered up my evidence book.
Still your turn? Or do I need to
Also,
smite you?
also, also, Dr. Baris, if you
Mhm.
could, when you did a pap smear of Eliza, did you find any of spouses even inside of her vagina?
Why would we do a pap smear on the victim?
Because we were trying to prove that.
I was not ordered to do this, so no, I did not violate the woman's privacy by giving her an inappropriate pap smear.
All right, no further questions, Your Honor.
All right, prosecutor, would you like to cross-reference the witness?
You smell funny. That's it.
All right. Wake the fuck up. All right, closing statements. Defense. Defense, closing statements.
Yes, Your Honor. All right. So here's the thing. First off, the prosecutors tried running the story that Anna and the spouse went and got an access pass and went in and took the gloves from Eliza, causing her to freeze everything, which is infallibly wrong because she on her opening statement stated that Anna took them off her hands in the beginning, but then she tried saying with the access pass that she went to the back room to steal the gloves. There's already a problem with her story there. Then on top of it, we also found that Eliza, Eliza and Anna's husband also went into the back room together, causing them to have a problem that there's some type of foul play going on between those two. And then finally, we've also stated that the doctors also said they were killed by blunt trauma and not necessarily being from frozen. So again, we still can't prove that the freezing is what killed the police. So with all this evidence that points away from my client, I'd like to say that she should be
All
not
right,
found
I've heard
guilty.
enough. All right, prosecutor. Closing statements.
I would like to say I was there when it happened. I wanted to get some free pie. It's all Anna's fault. That's it.
All right. No further evidence to be submitted from either parties? Knock it off.
Your Honor, I'd like to plead whoopsie daisy on the prosecutor's side that she is actually on the wrong defendant.
All right, I think it's time to make my decision. In the
Obi,
case of Anna making Elisa
Chanel,
freeze everything, I find them
Beethoven.
not guilty.
Woohoo! God, I should become a lawyer.
Release the uh
Froggy got stunned 23 times.
How the hell do you see it? Oh, set.
Huh?
Ow. Damn.
oh
Look,
that's
Karma
how.
threw 53 pieces of paper at me.
I can see that.
God, I'd like to have her debarred and removed from the court.
I didn't do them all at you. I did some up in the L.
Wait,
It's just don't kill.
why did my witness not get summoned?
Mm,
This is was that not really a doctor?
I guess not.
He was not a doctor.
All right.
He was not a
Karma's going to
doctor.
prosecute. Timber's going to prosecute Karma.
Wait.
Wait, no, I want to be defense.
But you already defended against Karma.
Karma, what do you want to do? Prosecutor or defense?
I did prosecute. I want to defend.
Okay.
I want to be bailiff.
You can't be bailiff.
I want to be the witness.
You can't be a witness. We need a defender.
I want to be the journalist.
We need a defender and a prosecutor. We can't do any more.
This
Also-
game suck.
Also, is Wolf on yet? No.
No, he's not on yet.
No. He'll be on in 30 minutes.
Oh, and I'm about to text him if anything.
Yep, Timber, ready up.
Hold on.
She's
I am
texting.
ready.
You just ready up,
You-
you lies.
I don't.
Squid Game season 3. Oh, the trailer is out.
What?
I want to be a prosecutor now.
Why?
Why?
How do you mute?
It's when you're doing certain shit.
Oh.
Mr. Cum doesn't wash his hand after the bathroom. Hmm.
Excuse me.
The president?
Yes. I have such great witnesses.
All right. So in the court case of Mr. Cum and
She got President
versus
Trump.
public bathrooms, the prosecutor Timber and the defense attorney Karma shall lay out their cases. We will start with evidence for opening statements from the prosecutor.
Yes,
Do
thank
you
you, Your
watch-
Honor. See, if you look here, we have. Give me just a moment. We have this bottle of hand sanitizer that is completely full. It was found in the defendant's home, and the expiration date was for 5 years ago.
Okay. Anything else?
We also have multiple witnesses and evidence that shows has his so here you can see we have a restaurant dispute. This is when a worker of the restaurant walked into him leaving the bathroom stall after taking a major deuce and just walking out of the bathroom, and the worker told him he needed to wash his hands because it was a fancy restaurant, and they did not. And then we also have this hotel key card that has his dirty, germy, bacteria-filled handprints all over it when he went to go meet the president, which we have as a witness.
Oh, very nice, right. All right. How would you like to dispute these claims?
I was not paying attention. What did they say?
Bad. To reiterate, she said that he has a expired bottle of hand sanitizer. Restaurant
full.
worker stated that's full. Stated that worker walked in and leaving the bathroom, not washing his hands, and a key card with his dirty fingerprints all over it before he went to go meet the president.
Okay, how do all of that make sense though? If his coworkers saw him leave the bathroom while washing his hands, and he went to go see the president. First of all, how can a lonely office worker meet the president? Second
Objection.
of all,
He's not a coworker at the restaurant. He was there visiting the restaurant while visiting the president. It was a hotel restaurant that this man was at when he went to go meet the president and the worker
Objection.
of the restaurant.
How if the president is visiting a restaurant, they would have the whole restaurant empty out and only a few selected people will be.
He
able
was
to
one of the
go
selected
in.
people.
Only restaurant Walker is the only one.
Calm down.
If
Calm down. Calm down. Everyone, calm down. Jesus, you guys are arguing. We're not here to argue. We're here to we're here to debate. Oh God, calm down.
fine, I'm calm.
All right. Not flicking people off. I saw that.
No, you did it.
All right. Defense. What do you have to say for him? What is this
There
proof?
was a power outage. I just gave you the proof. There was a power outage. So how can a person, the worker, see him leave the bathroom without washing his hands if it was dark out?
Objection, Your Honor. It was bright in the restaurant. They had the lights on. Why would it be dark in a restaurant?
Because the power was out. Overruled.
Ah.
Mm.
Well, I'm gonna have her being stupid. Well, I'm gonna have her being immature.
Is it still my turn?
Technically, yes. Wake up. It's your turn. All right, back to prosecution then.
All right,
Hey, it was
Your
my
Honor, I would
turn.
like to put
Oh,
into
please.
evidence the
Objection.
little black notebook
Objection.
that
I want a
lists how
turn.
many days he's been without washing his hands.
I mean,
It-
this
it-
notebook says it's for enemies or just an agenda.
It's his agenda, yeah. It's titled "No Hand Washing," and then he has listed and documented daily how long it's been since he went without washing his hands.
Karma.
How will not washing hand be an agenda? That means you have to purposely do that. And my client is not someone who would do that on purpose.
I heard the snoring.
And
So, are you stating that your client doesn't wash his hands on accident instead of on purpose?
I mean, don't you not wash your hands on accident?
So you're admitting to his guilt then,
I'm not admitting to his guilt.
because you said
She
he
said
did
he
not
did it.
wash his hand.
No,
It's
she
not.
is
It's not on
accusing him
purpose.
doing it.
It's not on purpose, or whether or not it's on purpose or accident. It's literally accusations. Doesn't wash his hands after the bathroom.
He washes his hand all the time after the bathroom. He is the most healthiest person ever. And
Your objection, Honor. I have some evidence I would like to submit to the
I
court.
have, nope, I have his loyalty
Overruled for
card.
now. And what does loyalty card prove?
Is that he's a loyal citizen and he would never lie. So if he said he didn't do it, he didn't do it. And
I
I
see.
Your
hold
Honor.
on, wait.
Objection.
Wait. Oh. And
Yes.
You see, Your Honor, I would like to submit this worn out duct tape that we found taped
That's
on.
not an objection. And we'll strike that evidence from the record
What
now.
the
You can't object by submitting evidence.
I'm trying to object. This is the worn out duct tape that's on his sinks proves that he is not a loyal citizen.
Yeah, you can't
Because he
object
doesn't
with
pay his
evidence.
water bill.
That doesn't prove he doesn't wash hands. Like,
All his sinks are duct taped.
so what you're saying is he might be poor, but it doesn't mean he doesn't wash his hands.
Sir.
Back to Carmen. If you have to object, it's got to be speculation, relevance, or in the scope of objects. Wake up.
I don't like none of my cards. Can we do custom made cards?
No.
Can we next
Yeah.
round? Can we do it
Okay.
next round?
I mean, it's gonna take a while. I was thinking we do that over the week, and then come back next Saturday to do this.
I
Dude,
feel like we're gonna come
could you
back.
imagine if we did this drunk?
We
What?
can do it tonight. Shit, I have the
Oh, I
alcohol.
work tomorrow.
Same.
Ow, my arm.
I could wake it up for you.
All right. All right, defense. Do you have any other more evidence to come in?
Objection.
To come into play?
I'm hungry.
Objection. She's flirting with the judge.
Overruled. It's sexy.
Yee.
This is
How
unfair.
about this? I give you a hand job if you vote my client innocent.
It will not sway my decision, though.
Your
Oh,
Honor, I would
can I
like
do
to
it for
call my
free?
witness.
All right, your witness has been called.
Thank
Mr.
you.
President, how are you doing? I am doing good, thank you. Let me be clear. I was there the day of this problem.
Thank you, Mr. President. Thank you so much for being here with us today. I heard you just recently came over an illness. Is that correct?
This is very true. It was a very deadly illness. It was
And
burnt
did
toastian.
and didn't the doctor say that this was directly caused by bacteria from the hands?
They said the bacteria being caused from hand jets, but they also stated this is a very common, very infectious disease that can be left on items for over 48 hours.
All right. And did you or did you not get sick right after your meeting with Mr. Come over there?
Yes.
Objection.
During mid. What is your objection?
They didn't have a meeting. It was at the restaurant, and the light was
They were
off. So why would they
meeting
have a
at the
meeting?
restaurant.
And when the light was off, why would the president be unprotected in a restaurant?
Your Honor, this is
situated
speculation.
Yeah,
And
I'm gonna have
my
to say it's
client.
speculation. You are
Wait,
overruled.
wait. And my client is not the one who touched his food.
Your Honor, if I can continue, please.
My
You can continue,
client
yes.
did not touch his
Thank
food.
you.
Behave yourself.
Mr. President, did you or did you not were sitting at the table with Mr. Come over here when the lights went off after y'all had shooken hands after greeting each other?
She's
Yes, we
leading.
did.
She's leading.
Before I gave my speech, I did meet and greet with all the people in the restaurant.
And did you or did you not, after the lights come back on, have some finger food after shaking
Yes,
hands
I
with
did.
Mr. Come?
They were passing around some chicken tendies and dino nuggies.
Thank you, Honor. No further questions.
Would you like to cross-examine?
Yes.
Right one.
Okay. After shaking hands, Mr. President, you say
Yes.
you shook everyone's hands, right?
Yes, I did.
So, did you wash your hands after shaking people's hands?
Yes, I did. I went to the bathroom in the dark to wash my
So
hands.
if you washed your hands, then how my client
Objection, Your
shouldn't
Honor.
couldn't
What's your
have
objection?
How could
gave
he wash his
poison.
hands in the dark? He would obviously have been protected by his bodyguards, and his bodyguards would not have let him out of sight to go to the bathroom to wash his hands.
It is true, Your President. Let me be clear. I could swore I washed my hands. Maybe something happened that I forgot to.
So
He's a very
not only-
busy man, Your Honor. He can't remember every detail of his day.
All right.
So then wouldn't that mean the president need to go to jail then, since he didn't wash his hands?
Very, very. This-
However,
this- I am
isn't
not
the
the one on
defense
trial
admitting
here.
that their client didn't wash their hands?
Technically, she
No.
never said he didn't wash his hands. She's saying that the president didn't wash his hands.
She said if the president doesn't wash his hands either, meaning her client doesn't wash his hands. My
I didn't
point
say
proven.
my client.
I
I'm
think
just
what the defense
saying.
is trying to say that if my client didn't wash the hand, the president didn't wash the hands, technically
So
they
is
should both
it-
be in jail.
However, objection, Your Honor. Our current president is a felon.
He was acquitted of charges.
I end my questioning. Oh wait. I would like to call my witness now.
Are you done cross-examining this witness?
Yeah.
All right. Thank you, Mr. President, for being here today. I know your schedule was busy, and bringing up the time was very appreciative of you. It was good. Make sure you vote for me in 2029.
20.29. Hi,
Witness.
Mr. Espert.
Hello.
So I called you here today to tell us about what you have examined from my client, from every bacteria things out there, because he's a germ expert. by the way. So he knows everything about germs and who washed their hands and who didn't. And he swept the scene and he told me that he didn't find any germs on my client hands, that his hand was squeaky clean.
All right, you can't be leading the witness. You gotta ask a question.
Fine.
You can't lead the witness.
So, Mr. Esper, after going to the scene and taking your example, what did you find?
The disease we found on the sink was actually very common, very infectious disease. Most of the time, 1 in 3 people in the world actually has it at any time, just depending if symptoms are shown, depending on whether how healthy the body is.
Okay. So, from the sample that you took from the president, are they the same?
Yes, it'd be the same sample, but then again, it's like I said, it's a very common disease. A lot of people have it. Technically, one of the people in this room should technically have disease on their hand at this moment.
Achoo! Wait. You say for me. Um. So you saying everyone had this disease? So
1 in 3 people, yes.
1 out of 3. So you have said my client, the defense person. What if I call you again,
His name is Mr. Cum.
Mr. Cum? So are you saying that Mr. Cum have this disease?
Technically, a possibility. I didn't test his hands. I only tested the bathroom. Technically, the president could have gave it to everyone else. Technically, he could give it to the president. One of the workers could have given it to everyone else and thing. If everyone was eating off the plate, anyone at a restaurant could have technically given the disease to anyone.
Okay, so are you also saying that the restaurant is not cleaning this bathroom?
Like I said, once the person touches it, the disease spreads rapidly on directly to the toilet, to the sink, and everything, and will last for 48 hours. They could have washed it this morning, and actually, someone in that restaurant right after they washed it could have put it back on.
Okay, well, thank you for not being as helpful.
Would you like to cross-reference the
Yes,
expert?
I would. Thank you, Your Honor. Hi, doctor. How are you today?
I'm doing so, thank you. Did you wash your hands?
I did wash my hands today. Thank you for checking.
No, she did not.
Mr. Doctor, sir, is it or
did
is it
object.
not plausible for the witness to have a chance to wash his hands before y'all tested his hands for the germ?
Technically, yes. We would have had enough time to wash his hands.
Objection.
Was the client here, Mr. Cum, aware?
Objection.
Objection.
What's your objection?
She said my client did not get tested. Mr. Esper had to be lying there because
He's your witness.
yeah, I know. But he said that well, I asked him a question. He said he did not test my
But you stated
person,
early that
and
you tested
now
his hands. You said when
said
he
he
tested his
couldn't.
hands, they were squeaky clean.
I know, but he said he couldn't test it. He said he only tested the
So,
bathroom.
Your Honor, the defense has been caught lying on multiple accounts.
This is true. You have been caught lying multiple times, unfortunately.
No, that was the witness that was lying. I
Doctor,
said,
did
I
you
asked
test the
witness,
client's hands?
No.
I
He said he
like
tested
I,
the sink.
like I said, I
He
tested
said
the
he
sink, and yes, he would have had the possibility of washing his hand. I never once stated that.
And who was the last person in the bathroom, expert?
Unfortunately, I did not know. I arrived after the president got sick, so we have no clue. And due to it being doing the power outage, there was no security footage.
Thank you, expert. And give me a moment. I need to check my notes.
Objection.
Very good
I want to
notes.
have a turn now since he's taking too long. I have more
Overruled.
evidence. I have to pee.
And
Wait,
Mr.
I have to
Expert,
pee.
sir,
Yes.
for this to become contagious, this bacteria, doesn't it have to build over a long period of time?
No, actually, if from a simple handshake, it can actually be transmitted between everyone in this room within like 30 minutes.
All right, I understand. No further questions, Your Honor.
Would you like to cross-examine one more time, or are you done?
She's already examined. She can't do it again.
We'll do it again.
Technically, you can cross-examine as many times you want.
Okay.
I would like to do cross-examine the president.
All right. Welcome back. Thank you for having me back. Remember to vote for me in 2029.
Mr. President, who was the first person, the middle person, and the last person you shook hands with?
You know, I should have a D20 up here for history checks on these witnesses.
Shit, you should.
I don't have dice here.
The evidence has already stated that the last person he shook hands with was the client.
Okay.
Actually,
well,
he was the middle person I shook hands with.
That's not what he stated earlier.
I said I shook hands with the client. I never stated when I shook his hand.
Fair enough. Continue.
Obviously, this judge has something against me. I would like to find her as hostile. Understood.
The defender is hostile?
He said the judge.
Now then, what else would... All right, what else would you like to ask the president?
So, would it be possible that the first person you shook, no, not the last person you shook your hands with gave you the disease and not my client?
I don't know who gave me the disease. I am just the president of the United States. I am
No,
not an
I'm
expert
just
in
asking,
disease
is it
control.
possible? Is it possible? Is it?
I
It's a yes
guess
or no
anything's
question.
possible in this situation. Yes.
Okay. And you felt sick after you shook the last person's hands.
I felt sick mid-speech, so that was about 30 minutes afterwards.
I'm done questioning, Your Honor.
All right. Would you like to cross-examine one more time on what she asked?
No, Your Honor. I rest my case.
All right. Is there any more evidence to put into play before final arguments?
Not from prosecutor side, Your Honor.
A mystery grab bag.
The restaurant was passing out mystery grab bags that happened to be the president was passing it out. So, since the president didn't know it was his hands, I
Objection.
feel like the president, the
What's your
one.
objection?
The president would have been handing them he would be handing them to people indirectly, as his bodyguards would never allow someone to get that close to him who wasn't a secured person, as the defense stated in the beginning.
Objection of the objection.
You can't object to objection. And I'm going to overrule because you have no proof that he wasn't handing out the bag, unfortunately.
Your Honor. Hold on.
And you can't give him more
Yeah, you're
evidence.
right. Damn. I rest my case.
All right. Do you have anything else to give defense?
I mean, does he want to try to object to? No, never mind, because my face. No, that's it. Make your decision.
All right, we're gonna go with closing statements now. We're gonna start with the prosecution.
Your Honor, this man is obviously guilty. I can see the green on his fingers from over here. And also all the evidence.
That's racist.
That is.
Look at his fingertips. They're dark green. What do you mean?
That's a shadow.
I don't believe so. Anyway,
That
and
is a
looking at the
shadow.
evidence, Your Honor, just looking at the evidence here, the hotel key card, which we tested, had the same bacteria found in the bathroom, as well as the restaurant dispute with the worker who tried to get him to wash his hands before meeting the president. And as well as the full thing of hand sanitizer. How do you go 5 years without using hand sanitizer once?
In all honesty, I don't use hand sanitizer because I wash my hands
I use
with
that
soap.
daily.
I use soap and water.
And the little
That's
black
just-
notebook to help my case even further. He has dates of how long he's been without washing his hands. The dates started 2 days before the trial.
All right. Karma, what would you like to do your closing statements?
My closing statement is that you can't prove that the little black book is my client's. Second of all, how do you have a hotel key if he live?
Like I stated in the beginning, he was at the hotel, which
You
had...
had your closing statement.
God damn it.
He live in the area, so how can he go to the hotel then the restaurant? That don't make sense. And
The hotel's in the
Now-
restaurant.
Now,
And-
unfortunately, I can state that I've lived near areas before and used a hotel just because it's cheaper than trying to get parking and everything and struggling with all that.
really,
Yes. When you live in a big city like Chicago, it happens.
you need to live in California then. Wait, you have to get the hotels.
Keep on position.
Keep on
Wait,
topic.
I'm curious.
Closing statement.
Well, but I'm gonna ask you later though.
Closing statement.
Anyways, I'm doing it.
You want the gavel? I'll give you the gavel.
No, 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 no.
Closing statement.
Okay, well, you see, I forgot what I was saying. Hi.
Your Honor, the defense is a stumbling idiot.
Hey,
Honestly, this man is guilty.
She
Can
should
we
not be
please
talking. Her closing statement was over.
speculation?
He's muted.
He's making a poll, that's why.
Oh.
Wake up. Since you have nothing more to say, we are going to go to the verdict and let the jurors debate whether or not he is guilty or not. And you both get a timeout. Would the jurors like to vote now on whether or not he's guilty or not guilty? And since the jury is actually split on this action, it goes to me for the final decision. Unfortunately, the evidence stacked against him is very high. And unfortunately, it does seem like he's guilty.
Wait, huh? How is it stacked against him?
Yeah, I won a case.
How is he
Punchable
guilty?
face. I received 21 stuns.
Because the black book, handshaking, not
No,
washing his
because
hands.
no, okay, you're not the only one who
All right. Well, guys, I think I'm
not
going to
washing
call
his
that
hands.
there.
First
This
of all,
was
he did wash
guilty
his
as a
hands.
sock.
Time.
No, one more
more
time.
round. Yeah.
Fine. I want to be defense this time. Froggy, you're prosecutor. Karma, judge.
Okay. My arm
I don't
hurts.
think I should be judged.
Be judge, Karma. This is the last game,
Okay,
guys. After
guys.
this, I'm getting off.
You guys ready for some Valorant play? Because I so am.
All right. We got this.
Oh. Don't look at your book. I can't hit him yet.
Because he's still deciding what he's guilty of. Psst, Karma, I sent you a love note.
Oh. Yeah.
Here,
I see you want to.
there's the love note.
Hey, yo. Hell, draw boobs.
Okay, here.
Send me boobs.
I sent you boobs. Unibrow is accused of stealing old lady sandwiches and fondling her hard candy. Okay.
No. Don't look at your books just yet. You have the floor now.
All right. You're on.
Okay, sorry, you have the floor now. Now you have
All
it.
right. Your Honor, Mr. Brown over here is accused of stealing an old lady's sandwich and fondling her hard candy. This is not the first time he's stand accused of this trial. This is actually a second repeated offense, unfortunately. So there's already that previous statement against him. I'd like to also throw into evidence a damaged charger that when he was looking for the hard candy, he threw out of her purse and hit the ground, damaging one of the prongs. And then from there, also she had her rusty keys were all over the floor that she used to open up her house and her gate to get into the buildings. So all of her counterforts were literally just scared all over the floor as he was trying to fondle her hard candy.
Okay, okay. That's it?
One sec. There we go.
Okay. Go ahead and talk. Miss Blossom.
Thank you, Your Honor. I would like to submit into evidence. Give me a moment. The hole in the garden. During the time of the incident, it was found in my client's backyard. The old lady had wandered in there and forced her hard candy onto him. And as he tried to blow his rape whistle, she shoved the sandwich into his mouth, making him quiet and breaking the whistle in the
Objection.
process.
Granted.
This is on speculation.
This is
You're
based off
basically-
my client's accounts of the incident.
Exactly, and it's been true. And it's been proven.
Objection denied. Go ahead.
Thank you, Your Honor. And so
Technically, you're gonna say overruled, not denied.
disrespectful.
Don't correct me.
Thank you, Your Honor. So my client here, and this is just a big misunderstanding, and if anyone is the real victim, it is my client here, as he was forced on hard candy, and he shoved her sandwich, which was not even a good sandwich. It was a BLT, if we're going to be honest, and it had no bacon. It was just lettuce and tomato into
Ew,
his
that's a
mouth
nasty
and
sandwich.
stomping on his rape whistle, breaking it in the process.
Your turn, Mr. Fogg.
Thank you. I would like to pull into pull into evidence the shady mail swap. Your Honor, the client stole the old lady's mail to bring her into that yard to initiate the whole sandwich stealing and hard candy fondling. There's also his search history we're gonna bring into the thing. One of his preferred search history is old lady hard candy fondling. And it doesn't matter which type of old lady. It was white ladies, black ladies, BBW ladies, young ladies, old ladies. Hell, there's one even there for young Catholic girls, Your Honor. So he just likes fondling hard candy. And then on top of it, we also have a witness I'd like to bring in too.
Okay, what's this witness?
This is an old lady's spouse who was walking behind her with a cane.
He looks kinda good for an old lady's a spouse.
He
for an
loves her
old
for
lady.
her he loves her for her soul, not for her age.
Oh, okay.
He's
How
in it
much
for
money
the
do you
money.
get from her?
Be
I was gonna say the same thing.
that as it may, we have no proof of that.
Okay.
Actually,
Go ahead.
objection, Your Honor. I have here a piece of evidence that suggests otherwise. The old lady had given my client her pearl necklace after admitting she has a crush on my client.
Wait, Your Honor. So
And
you're
I would
saying
like to call in
without
my
prompt, so you're
witness,
saying without
the old
no,
lady
you
in
can't call-
question.
You can't call in your
Mm.
witness. I'm sorry, even though my witness.
Witness denied.
Yeah.
And then, Your Honor, on top of
Go
it,
ahead, Mr. Foggy.
her objection is baseless due to the fact that he was unprompted by gaining the pearl necklace from her without even asking for it. Therefore, by that logic, it doesn't even matter how he got the pearl necklace. She gave it to him. He didn't ask for it. It was a gift. It wasn't asked for. It was an unprovoked gift.
Okay. So, what is your question to the witness?
My question to the witness: as you were walking over with your wife to get the mail, did the defendant did the defendant take the sandwich out of her hand and start fondling her candy out of her purse, or did he not?
Well, I was walking behind her, but I got distracted since a puppy ran up to me, and I bent down for a quick second, and all I heard was a scream. And then when I looked up, she was on the ground, missing her sandwich.
So what you're saying is that she was on top of the defense, and instead the defense was towering over her while he was fondling her hard candy.
Your Honor, objection. The witness was clearly distracted by a puppy, and all he heard was a scream. He never clarified if it was a woman's scream or not. And both my client here and the victim, if you want to call her that, the old lady, are both female.
She kind of got a point.
Who's female?
You called Unibrow her in the very beginning.
Oh, I did.
Yeah, you did. You called
You
called
did.
it she.
You did.
I misspoke, Your Honor. I apologize. It's
Oh,
a he.
it's clearly a she now. It's too late. Please
It's-
respect my client's pronouns.
It's a he, Your Honor. It's been a he the entire time.
You can't say it's in those.
Exactly. I misspoke, Your Honor. I've been referring to him as a he the entire time. I misspoke.
It's a she, Your Honor.
It's a he. Because also, if you remember, Timber has been referring to him as he the entire time
I
as
have
well.
not. I've been using they them pronouns.
Bullshit. No, you're not.
Your Honor, I am gender friendly over here.
Wait,
I
by that
respect
logic,
any
then-
and all
By that
genders.
logic, you assumed their gender.
I
because you
didn't
just
want to
called them a she.
assume. I didn't
You
want to
just called them
assume,
a
so I
she.
use
You
vague terms.
And regardless, we're getting off track. Regardless of the client's gender, the client was standing over the victim.
You know,
Fondling her hard
they
candy.
said they only saw their
The-
wife on the ground. They never stated that there was another person there. Your Honor, hey, what he is saying is false. He stated that the witness saw was the lady on the ground.
Okay,
He said there
okay.
was no other person there.
Let's go back to questioning the witness.
So,
Go ahead,
did you
Faji.
see anyone standing over the old lady?
By the time I looked back up, it happened so quick. I didn't see what happened.
Did you see anyone running away?
I saw a dark figure run away. Yes.
Hmm. Now, if the dark figure's room, can you point them out?
I cannot.
Ah, I see. I see.
Objection. This honor can't identify the witness, therefore they're not valid in the court of law.
You don't have to be.
They're not able to identify the witness,
so
so they are not a valid witness. I forget the fucking word, but it's an actual thing. If they cannot identify the witness, if they cannot identify, God damn
Okay.
it,
Keep going.
this is bullshit.
Anywho,
No. Oh wait. Sorry. Keep going.
even though he can't identify the witness, he's still collaborating a story that my client was on the ground after she was assaulted by and having her sandwich stolen and her hard candy fondled, which goes against the exact story that the defense gave for him, that the defense pushed the sandwich into his mouth and broke his rape whistle. If that happened, why was my client on the ground?
Objection, Your Honor. My client acted in self-defense and pushed the old lady off of them before running away from the scene.
And my next question. Well, okay, one more question. I think. Is it true that to the witness? Is it true that the client uses a walker because of her degraded strength with her legs?
Yes, this is true.
Objection. Where's this into evidence?
She's an old lady. She is an old lady. And they always need something to use
Objection, not old ladies need walkers. My grandma is 84 years old and she doesn't need one.
Are you saying that your 84 grandma could overpower a middle-aged person?
Yes, actually. She could overpower me. She's strong as fuck.
Count. You are disabled. You don't count.
Your Honor, he is now being ableist.
I mean, look at that cute face. It just makes me want to just believe him. And hit him. Okay, go ahead.
Is it my turn yet?
Yeah, go ahead.
Oh, never mind. Not guilty.
God damn it.
I didn't even get called the old lady.
Fucking damn it.
Alright, that was my last game. Thank y'all so much for watching. I hope y'all enjoyed. If y'all want to see more of this, please let us know. If you like this content and aren't following already, please leave
Damn
a
it.
follow. I do appreciate it. Help me reach my goal of 50 followers. Please make
Again,
sure
to
to
the
check
same
out Froggy
judge.
and Karma. They're amazing too and have a lot more content than I do. So if you ever want something different, check them out. But I am calling it a night here because I need to sleep. So good night and say goodbye. Bye, guys.
Again, the same judge.
I
Shut
can't
the
help
fuck
it.
up.
I